Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for being here. Divine Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? All right, I heard roller coaster, but it seems like things that are moving, progress, possibly at a fast rate, high speed movement. I heard momentum. What else, Spirit? Thank you. I heard grasp a object. So for me, that means hold on tight, y'all. But grasp an object, Spirit, what does that pertain to? I heard codependency. So that shifted just now, y'all. I'm really starting to believe that a lot of my channel messages are geared towards those of us who have misplaced twins. I'm really starting to believe that that's part of, if not all of my journey, is to gather energy to help understand the duality of if your twin is not acting right, but you are, and then that whole scenario. So it's bigger and broader than a relationship. It's not that. This is something deep rooted, like lifetime to lifetime energy. So y'all let me know if that's the case or not, because I'm really strongly feeling that. And just, yeah. So what I felt when it kind of went to another, it shifted on me. So that could have to do with dimensional energy as well. But, you know, when the twin who's in the lower vibration, when I heard grasp an object and I already knew that things were about to speed up, momentum, all that good stuff, it's going to be an exciting ride for one person and a not so exciting ride for the other. I feel like there's always duality. And furthermore, that leads me to believe that since we're always kind of talking about misplaced twin energy, or at least that's who I feel has migrated here, I've also been on that journey as well. So I feel like that's what possibly I'm destined to do in this lifetime, is to kind of help others understand what that journey looks like. What else, Spirit? What else is going on here? Thank you for the messages. Y'all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, subscriptions to the channel, any donations. I appreciate you. I still need to know about the grasp and objects. Because I did hear codependency, and that's when, you know, the shift was happening. Because I figure, you know, if somebody is about to take a wild ride, they want to try to grab something or someone to hold on to, y'all. Let's get some cards out here, see what's happening. I'm hearing it will register soon. It's been an interesting ride, huh? Somebody said it's been a hell of a ride. I understand that one. All right, at the bottom of the deck, y'all, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. I heard transparency, and then I heard lack of transparency. So on the mode of duality, perhaps collective, you being in your divine right, divinity, it took you opening up your throat chakra to express or cast out that demon that was trying to take a hold of you and your vessel. But on the other hand, somebody was not so transparent. They weren't honest. They were hiding things. They were secretive, all of those things that you were not. So perhaps we are considering that misplaced twin energy. I want to clarify misplaced twin, because I was being shown, it basically is the spirit that's transferred to the vessel, right? But they don't have a vessel right now. That misplaced twin is just hopping vessels at this point. Once upon a time, this spirit, your twin, did inhabit someone who was very close to you. Possibly your perspective was building a life with this person, but their perspective was not even that. You weren't even considered that at all. Someone to wife or make a husband or, live forever with in happily matrimony. You were a tool to them. They were a tool at the end of the day. Spirit, tell me more about this Ace of Cups reverse. Oh, so I say all that to say that with the chapter or the book being closed, this spirit, misplaced twin, is yet still hopping. Is that the clarification, Spirit? I heard yes. Not only that, I heard, let me wait and see what's behind that. I heard transgressions. So they're going through some sort of fire or trial by fire or whatever this is. I just heard they have no home. So they have no vessel. So that will clear that up, y'all. What I love about that is that we finally get some peace, right? From the last vessel it inhabited, that wasn't a pretty thing, wasn't a pretty sight, wasn't anything exciting really to share with anyone, in that way. Maybe more so to be transparent about the situation, which helped to free you. And it set them free, your spirit, your twin, it set them free from the vessel that was running them down even. I feel like they have to play a part here. Like maybe spirits have to be selective about their vessel. Especially if it's a spirit that's up to trickery. They have to be selective about who they inhabit. So I feel like on the 3D, they really can't control 100% what that vessel does with the mind. Because I feel like those are 3D aspects. Spiritually, that can lead them down a direction, whether it's a good spirit or a bad spirit, but the brain has to do with activity. So we can't really control that this person did things to harm others. So that spirit, your twin who has no vessel right now, they have no home really at this point. So, all right, Spirit, we got it. So all of that came from this Ace of Cups reverse, y'all. So, the Ace is a new beginning. So the book closed, y'all. That was in the last reading. So we have a better understanding about that misplaced twin energy. Where are they? Am I ever going to find my twin? Well, that spirit has to go through some sort of healing, some sort of trial by fire at this point. But it's almost as if your twin's vessel or the placement of a vessel has been suspended. It wasn't taken away. I feel like it's temporary. They got to go fix some things within that spirit body, that spirit man, spirit woman. They got to fix that first before they can. It feels like an applying for a new vessel. That's what it feels like. That's interesting because I was just shown like these relationships to where, there's a huge age gap. But then it's like you cannot convince these people that they don't belong together. even though this one's 79 and this one's 39. Y'all, it happens all the time. So it makes me feel like, okay, am I gonna wind up with, my finally meeting my soulmate at the age of 70 and they're like 29 or something? Like, are they just being born, or are they 10 years old right now? Like, what is that, spirit? Like, that's what I'm dealing with back here. But it's a lot of things we see, like, make it make sense. Well, it's kind of making sense here, y'all. So, but I don't feel like this applies to all of our misplaced twins, because perhaps some of you are dealing with your twin, but the vessel, the brain activity, that coordination is something's wonky there. So they still have time to learn and be resourceful and, correct their wrongs. But, for a few of us, that twin just kept messing up. They basically sealed their own disaster deal. So this is what I feel is the energy on the table, to where those spirits have no vessel, like they've been suspended from entering into anybody's vessel at this point, because they just did not get the chance to make things right while they had it. They had ample opportunity, y'all. Ooh, all right, let me keep going. So we have a 4 of Pentacles, a 5 of Pentacles, a 6 of Wands. Let me see what's behind the 6 of Wands. Ooh, the King of Swords. So I heard traveling mercies just now. So traveling mercies is somebody you wish, or you want to grant or speak over somebody so they get somewhere safely to their destination. So traveling mercies is what I heard. So possibly this has everything to do with the energy we were saying about this misplaced twin not having a vessel, and they have to go somewhere and get something right. And then perhaps that spirit can come, I want to say, back by way of a new vessel. And another thing, how do you move somewhere to a location you don't know nobody, you don't know nothing about nothing, and you go there and meet the love of your life? How is that, y'all? Or how is that they move into your neighborhood from somewhere else? You've been there all your life, and you bump into them at the grocery store, and it's like love at first sight. Like, I'm hearing, do you believe in love? All right, y'all, let me keep going with this. So the King of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles has to do with possession here. But that 5 of Pentacles right behind it is on its side. Y'all, didn't I hear something about grasp on and codependency and hold on tight in the channeling? I did. Spirit, there's a connection here. Spirit, what's going on? I heard challenges and doomsday. So this gave me a scene in a courtroom to where they're getting read all of everything that they're about to be charged for, because there's a lot. This person's about to be charged for a lot of dirty deeds, and this could be, y'all, in some sort of a sentencing and spiritual court even. But I said the spirit has to go away and come back. So while they're away, I said they had to go fix some things. They had to go get themselves together, get themselves right. So that's what this is, y'all. So what I'm getting now is that they have to go speak to somebody. I heard they have to plead their case. But this is somewhere else, y'all. This isn't on the physical. But for them to, I'm actually hearing that they have to go there. So spiritually, they have to go there. Because I'm looking at this King of Swords as I heard court adjourned just now. So this is some sort of judge, representative, but I don't even think it's that, y'all. I think this is something else that we just kind of have no clear understanding of, because maybe it hasn't been spoken about a lot. but that spirit has to go somewhere, but I don't think it's like a heaven or hell scenario, quote unquote, right? I'm hearing classified right now. So classified means it's information that's not privy to everyone. I guess that would mean even those who are in a place to understand the levels of spirituality and stuff like that. Like this information right here is kind of off limits. So perhaps this is like a special, I heard holding cell. But it feels like it's away from, even if you had like a secret room in a house, it's that kind of energy that I'm picking up. Like nobody else would know that that was there. You guys, this is what I'm getting. This is it. This person has a chance to go meet with an elder in their family, their bloodline. Specifically, I'm getting a father energy that's already passed on. They have the opportunity to go and speak with them. I'm getting a lot right now, but I want to throw out the scenario so I can help y'all understand what I'm picking up. If this person even fell asleep in a dream, they get to go speak with their actual father in that dream. Like actually speak to them. If they, because this person's been cut off from like their spiritual gifts and receiving information from higher dimensions and help and spirit guides, and they were cut off, y'all, because they totally succumbed to that demonic energy. So that all of that higher realm stuff was unreachable to this person. This person's going to get the opportunity to speak to somebody who can get them together real quick. I specifically saw, or the energy was like a father-son energy. Okay, the other part about that, this person could possibly, I just heard DOA, dead on arrival. This person could possibly, I'm hearing blink, pass out, almost maybe near death, or possibly crossed over but came back. That's going to be their opportunity for them to be kind of like, what are you doing? You know, like a parent like shaking their kid, but like, what is wrong with you? Like, get it together. Like, they're going to get that opportunity in that private secret room over there. So I'm being brought back to the codependency energy that I picked up in the channeling. This person's been dependent on others all their life. That's what it is. They were dependent on a parent, a sibling, neighbors, friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, co-workers, on down the line to assist them. It wasn't because they didn't have it. It's because they wanted to take. They wanted to keep what they had, but they wanted yours too. This Five of Pentacles lets me know that they're wanting to plead for something, because I heard plea or something like that. They wanna say what it is, the reason why they did the things that they did. Because I see a Six of Wands, that's a victory. So that means they're headed to this person who they get to go speak with. I'm hearing leniency to try to plead their case. But I felt a father energy that had passed on. If not a father, a grandfather, but it's definitely fraternal energy I'm getting. So it's almost as if there's been like a secret special meeting specifically set up for this person, this spirit, to be able to try to get some sense shook into them. So that tells me, you guys, that this person is also from some sort of royal lineage. They aren't just a nobody. And if this is your misplaced twin, then if they were connected to you, collective, of course, they're not a nobody, right? Why would this energy be so strong as to be considered a twin? But we're talking about a misplaced twin here, for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. Will they get a chance to correct something, y'all? I mean, on another scale, I don't even know to call it a dimension. This is a secret, private, special case scenario that they get this opportunity to do this. Because this isn't common. This isn't common when it comes to somebody having this kind of leniency to get it right. That's what I'm getting. All right, let me keep going, y'all. Let me keep going. I'm going to turn this card over and see what's happening here. So we have the Ten of Swords. I'm going to see what's below this and then what's above it. Let me go in that order. Let's see what's below the Ten of Swords. Let me turn these over. These are some things that we don't know, didn't see coming sort of energy. Would have never figured. All right, so below the Ten of Swords, y'all, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, King of Cups. I immediately felt like a same-sex relationship, but it pained them, it killed them. And it could have to do with some death energy here, because I did get that as well. Not because of the Ten of Swords, but because of the Ten of Swords. But there's some serious pain here behind this. But it was making me feel, what happened to the Knight of Pentacles? Where's the Knight of Pentacles? That's what it was making me feel. Spirit, tell me more about this dynamic. I heard temper tantrum. That Ten of Cups for me, y'all, is a happy family. That's what this King of Cups wanted. But this Knight of Pentacles was just feeding off of this energy. I guess knowing that someone wants to be with you, they love you, they're willing to lay down everything for you, but you led them to believe that you wanted to be with them too. So now it's your perfect opportunity, Knight of Pentacles, to cash in. It's in the reverse of the other two cards. So it lets me know that the Knight of Pentacles' heart was never in the right place. It was all about what they could get, what they could take. But they led this person to believe. So they could have possibly married this person, y'all. Same-sex union. But this Ten of Swords lets me know that it killed them to have to do this. Or they feel like they're paying some sort of price for something now. With this Ten of Swords, I'm hearing damage. I heard it's the worst mistake possible. That's what I just heard, clear as day. This was their worst mistake possible. This king. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is giving me like a mixture here. Like perhaps, because I was getting a feminine energy from the, but not in that way, like their physical makeup is feminine, but I feel like they popped, I've heard transgender just now, because I couldn't even find that word before, but boom, it came to me. There it is. This King of Cups possibly is transgender. I heard crazy days. Crazy days. So this was the worst thing possible. Worst mistake ever made is what I heard. Was this Knight of Pentacles here. But they're paying for it. Let's see what's above this Ten of Swords. We have the Emperor. I heard have it your way. So this King of Cups, I said they would drop everything for this person. So if that means their family, their career, everything for this Knight of Pentacles, only so they could be played by that Knight of Pentacles. But that Emperor was also telling me that somebody's on a pedestal here above the madness. But it was the worst mistake ever made, but they're still coming up as an Emperor energy here. I heard that they get to get away with any and everything as the emperor. I heard classified again, but I heard that over here with this energy, classified to like some sort of secret room energy, or it's not information not available to everyone. I'm hearing now that the emperor keeps secrets or holds secrets. So the emperor has secrets or holds secrets. Needless to say, I feel like the emperor has been tied to this Knight of Pentacles, like it's the same person. I heard entity. So I heard strength and numbers. So strength in numbers, or strength and the word numbers. So this emperor is in charge of something. I heard regime just now. This emperor is in charge of a collective or a group. So that's by way of this connection to this King of Cups, who possibly is showing up as a female in the natural gender, because they had, you know, the transgender operations. There's something about stepping up to a next calling. So this emperor, okay, so I heard the emperor has acknowledged. So this emperor, I'm getting gay pride references. There's something surrounding some sort of ambassador energy, like they put the crown on you, they give you like the stem, is that what you call it, or the sort of wand that you hold. So they're like, they've been an ambassador. I don't know what that is, y'all. So is there some sort of like, in like a in a club scenario, like a gay club, do they have like somebody sticking out as this is the king? Or I heard call boy. I don't know what that means. But it's they became the emperor by way of this King of Cups. So that means, y'all, this King of Cups got this Knight of Pentacles, who's the emperor in their lives, got them to come, I'm hearing click. So got them to come into some sort of organization scenario. But that Knight of Pentacles ended up becoming this emperor, ambassador, the go-to, the look-to, the people that everybody kind of bow down to. Emperor energy. Interesting. So that's why that was a hard bargain to not turn away, huh? You know, from somebody coming from this energy of a Knight of Pentacles with a 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. How could they turn this opportunity down? They couldn't. So they had to, like, despite everything that they felt about coming out, acknowledging their feelings for the same sex, all of this, perhaps even with, you know, the acceptance of, you know, they look like a female, but at the end of the day, you know, that's a man identifying as a woman. Like, I'm just walking you through the mind, the concept of how this person, this Knight of Pentacles, that's that Ten of Swords energy, how they had to kind of like, I'm hearing manufacturing or just processing. There's like mechanisms, like it's a lot of thinking surrounding how they even made it to this emperor status, like the decisions that they had to make. But that would mean them accepting, you know, who they are, but not really. At the end of the day, they're never going to accept that they are in love with somebody of the same sex. Like, though it may look that way, but they're still fighting it internally. So, I'm being drawn to you guys. So if you are definitely, if you're still here, we were talking about the twin scenario with misplaced twins. So this is what I'm specifically hearing at this time, the energy surrounding the reason why this is relatable to you, because perhaps you've also experienced same-sex relationships, but you weren't in denial about anything. You weren't hiding. You weren't, like trying to, I guess, be in denial about it. It was what it was. This person is, y'all, the duality. Y'all experience the same things. One is of a lower perspective, one's of a higher perspective. But that's why you're twins. So this person ended up going full throttle in this, but they're still in denial. But whatever this is that they've linked into by way of this relationship, and I have to keep saying same sex. And I'm not saying that to, of course, be disparaging, not at all. But I just want to help you identify what's happening here, that this person is miserable. They're not happy about their decision, but they're benefiting from it greatly as the Emperor. Look at the Ace of Cups reverse. Even if we go back to that, that's still some sort of denial of emotions here. It's a new start. I told you they probably married this person. It's in the reverse. They're still not accepting what it really is and the step that they just took. They're just playing along with it because they're benefiting greatly from this. But there's some sort of cliquish energy here. They've been accepted into a group, but this person still kind of walks the streets as if nothing's changed. Like their life isn't better. They're not happy. They're not out. They're not proud. They're not, this is who I am. This person's still hiding. All right, y'all. So we have the World card here. Let me see what's next to that. I'm going to turn it over. We have the Strength card. These are beautiful cards here. So even this energy here that's tied into now a same-sex relationship, even though their spouse possibly is transgendered, means they're taken. They've signed some sort of contract. But there's something that was done here that they're getting pulled to the side by an ancestor. Like to shake them or wake them up energy, because it's not the right path, because this Ace of Cups is in the reverse. So something's off about this. But if we're talking about a Knight of Pentacles who's adverse to these two other cards, they're not in a good place to begin with, because they're using this person. That's not good. That's not a good scenario, not a positive one. So even the ancestors shaking them like, what are you doing? Like you're still like manipulating and using and hurting and abandoning and all of those energies. It doesn't matter the sex of the person that they're with. It's the emotions and what comes of those emotions behind that, the actions. The fact that they're still like staying stuck in an unhealed area. Ace of Cups reverse. That's not healing. It's a new beginning, but same old, same old. So I see these two cards here as freedom, and it's like well-earned, well-deserved freedom. World card upright. I mean, that's things coming full circle. So I'm hearing now that the spirit, the twin, the misplaced twin is about to be carried off. But we heard that in the channeling. So that's something that's about to take place here. I don't know how. There's something here in this operation with this Ten of Swords, especially. Something could possibly be. I mean, we were talking about death in the channeling. How is this person going to blank out for a moment to be able to speak to this ancestor, or this ancestor to be able to actually access this person, to shake them All right, y'all, I don't think we need any clarifiers, so I hope this helps.